Hello, Life Path number 2. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to your intuitive message. So, as I was channeling your message, the word I kept hearing for you is brokenness. There has been some type of hard times or things haven't really been going your way. It feels like it's like pulling teeth to get this thing or to do this thing. I do feel like it does have something to do with a relationship or a person as well. You feel like you've always been trying to search for some type of answer within you about this particular situation that you're thinking about right now. But every time you search for the answer to alleviate some stress and some pain off of you, you feel that when you find answers, they hurt you even more than before. So sometimes you ask God for the answer, and when God gives you the truth, it hurts you. It's like the truth hurts you more than setting you free. And a lot of times you find yourself very sad, very lonely, always needing something to heal. Someone has definitely broken your heart, or something has broken your heart. I'm feeling like a separation. So there is a single energy that is here. So you feel, even though that you may be in a relationship or talking to someone, you feel alone. You feel like there's no one there for you. You feel like it's only you, and you don't have anything around you to protect you or love you and save you. Of course, you have to understand that God is always there. And you may have heard that time and time again, but I don't really feel like you get the concept that God is always there. God is an invisible force around you. And with that invisible force around you, always, you're never going to be alone. There's not going to be a time where you don't call on God and God is not right there. You have to feel the presence of God, because like I said, God is an invisible force and it's a presence. You have to really go deep within to actually feel it and believe it. Sometimes though, as a life path number 2, you want somebody that you can like touch, like feel, hold. And once you can touch it and feel it, you can know that it is of love and it is of comfort. So even if you are in a relationship, I feel like when you touch or hold up this particular person, you don't feel complete. You just feel like you're just doing something. And then if you are single, you feel like sometimes that you have to hold on to your pillow. Like you want something that you can really give a lot of comfort to, or give comfort to you. And you haven't really found that yet. So I am seeing that there is going to be a total breakdown or a breakthrough of your particular situation. So for example, if you're talking to someone that you're not really supposed to be talking to, that is going to totally end, because you're going to understand that there's no love there, that someone has broken your trust or promises, like something that this person has promised you, or like I said, just overall trust. Like this person has probably said something, or this thing, like I said, take it how it resonates, but this thing has broken your trust and broken your promises, and you don't really know how to cope with it because you're trying to explain to other people how it made you feel, but they're not understanding it. So you feel alone, you feel isolated, and because you can't see God, you can't touch God, you feel alone in your situation when you are totally not. I also do feel that there is some type of sadness. There's some type of incomplete. You don't feel complete within yourself either. In this particular season and in this particular message, I am feeling like this is a message of encouragement for you, to tell you not to give up on anything that you are doing, not to even give up on yourself. You may feel like you want to give up on yourself because a lot of things in the past hasn't really came together for you or happened for you. You feel like your life has been full of deception. You feel like your life has been full of trials and tribulation. It's like, dang, I'm going through something again. Why is it that every time God, I ask you a question, you give me a trial, you give me a tribulation. And that's not what it is. God is just giving you the overall answer that you saw. You ask God, show me that this person is for me or against me. And God has shown you that the people around you are against you. So why do you feel upset with God just because God is telling you, nah, this ain't the person. The person that you think is really for you ain't really for you. So why get upset about that? Or even when you ask God, if I'm ready for love, send me love. But God doesn't send you love. Why are you upset? You already said, God, if I'm ready for love, send me love. God hasn't sent it to you yet. That means that you're not ready for it yet. That means that you haven't found a completion or a wholeness, or even just that relationship within yourself and within God. You just haven't found that. You may have from the beginning, I'm seeing like the beginning of time. So the beginning of time within your life, you have always felt stuck. You have always felt isolated. You have always had a lot of drama and a lot of baggage going on. You have always been singled out. You have always been pointed out. You've always been the person that is like the black sheep or the focal point of the family, where if you're not doing something by standards, then you're not right. You're not living within the spirit of God. It just hit me really deep too. You may have grown up in like a really strict Christian Bible-based family. And the thing about it is, when it comes to religion or just Christianity in particular, a lot of people who were in charge when Christianity first started way back then, they made it into a religion so that you can really get your focus off of the true meaning of what God and what Jesus Christ tried to bring to this world, to get it into like a religion or a cult. I like to say it like that. And along the way, even though that the intentions were good when Christianity came in, along the way it got lost. So now in your particular family, or just in some Christian religions, not Christianity at all, but in your family, in different households, and even in different churches, they're teaching rules and regulations from the Bible instead of teaching a word of, or using the Bible as a guide or as a manual. They're using the Bible as strict rules, strict regulations. It says right here, if you don't do this, this will happen, instead of actually finding the deeper meaning of what is saying within those texts. And then you also have to understand as well, the Bible was originally written in Hebrew, and a lot of Hebrew words translated in English gets mixed translated. So I would suggest to you that you don't forget where you came from, because of course that foundation of God and that foundation of Jesus Christ is wonderful. It's terrific. It's just an awesome revelation. But when you do read your Bible, if you do still read your Bible, don't base your relationship or base the Bible based on how your family taught you. Erase everything that you've ever known about the Bible, Jesus, God, your whole religion. Wipe it clean, and then start from the beginning and you read it. But instead of you reading the Bible like it's rules and regulations, read the Bible like it's an overall story. Start from the beginning, like read it as if it was a storybook. Then it's like your understanding will awaken. You will understand exactly what it truly means to even have a relationship with God. That's your advice. Do it. Just try it. Break down everything that you've ever known about God, Jesus, the Bible, Christianity, all of it. Forget it all. Erase it. And you start from square one. You start from the beginning. That's how you can build a relationship with God, that true relationship with God. Because you've been questioning yourself within your relationship with God. Well, God, I don't know, because you say you love me, but in this Bible, it says that you will damn me to hell if I don't do this. That's not love. That's not forgiveness. Treat it like this. Your relationship with God, your relationship with that invisible force is just like a relationship would be with a perfect father, a protector, someone that gives you things when you need it, someone that is there for you when you need to just have someone to hold on to. Treat your relationship with God like that. If you are a parent, or even if you're not a parent right now, when you become a parent, how do you treat your kids as a mother and as a father? When your kids need something, you are always there to give your kids those things. When your kids do something bad, do you punish them out of spite, or because you're mad, or because you did things bad, or I'm gonna punish you? Or do you punish that particular child because you're trying to get them to understand what they did was wrong? Or you're trying to get them to really sit themselves down. Hey, time out, go in the corner, go to your room a little bit, time out, process what you just did, and come in and see if that was something that you was really supposed to do. That's our relationship with God. That's what God does. So you have to wipe out everything that you've ever known about God in order for you to rebuild that relationship with God, because right now it's creating a lot of confusion within you, so that it's actually creating so much confusion within yourself that you end up choosing wrong people in your life too, because you can't discern who is for you and who is not, because these people that you may talk to, or these people that you may choose, or these people that may be in your environment, they talk a good game. They say God's name. They speak Jesus Christ. But then when you're not looking, they're not really living like that. So you think that they're good people because they're always talking about, oh my God, God is so good. God is so good. But then they cheat on their wife, or they cheat on tests. They lie. They steal. They cuss. They are racist. Anything. Like, if you are 100% in love with God, you want to do those things. And then sometimes you have to reprogram your mind to not do those things anymore. At least you will try to become better. But these people, they speak God's name, but then they steal. They speak God's name, but then they lie to you. They speak God's name, but then they put so much stress and put so much turmoil on you. That's not having a true relationship with God. So as soon as you can kind of get out of that mindset that of not really finding yourself, or not really understanding yourself, you have to really just, like I said, wipe the slate clean. And then that's when you get a true, wonderful, abundant, filled love relationship with God, filled with joy, filled with peace, and filled with understanding. And then also I'm hearing that you do need to pray a genuine prayer of not about, okay, God, I need this house, I need this car, but you need to pray a genuine prayer. God, give me the understanding so that I can work hard and have the knowledge to even get those things that I want and desire, and so that I can help out others get those things that they want and desire as well. All right, so that's my message, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you like this message, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I thank you. I love you. Goodbye. I'll see you later.